causes a man to go to a small house? Have you ever seen a man in a small house? You would be so shocked how a man would divorce a beautiful woman and go to a small house and marry an ugly one. Okay, you lost it. Let me try here. I sat down with men, and we have a meeting even this coming year. I sat down with men and I said, tell me why you would go and marry someone, leaving your beautiful wife at home and then marrying someone. One man said, it's complicated. I said, I have all the time, sir. Said, when I get home, my wife is just wearing clothes like she's from a white garment church. And you know I praise white garment churches here. But that uniform is not needed in the bedroom. Okay, let me go this way. You get in the house and you feel like you are in an atmosphere where you hear the wife saying, Hosanna, Hosanna, Hosanna. I know you are not hearing what I'm talking about. Are we about to pray, or are we about to do an all night in prayer? I pray for rainmakers. Rainmakers in marriage. Rainmakers in business. Rainmakers in everywhere. We are rainmakers. I make it rain. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. You get to your house, and the first question is, where have you been? Who were you talking to? Hi. Then you get to someone's house and they say, I know your feet. You were doing accounts all day today. Sit down. I will massage. While the massage is taking place, a bowl of popcorn and a drink here. After you are finished, braai is here. You go like for sake. And then you come back. I
will not go back home. I would rather stay here.
Why would you go home in that circumstance? Why? You have a clinic, a doctor, at home, stress up to here. My people, forgive me. I need to go to these people to try and encourage them. Are you rainmakers, everybody? I am a rainmaker in my marriage. When I arrive as a woman, as a man, doesn't matter what you are, as a woman, I arrive. I wear the best that can be worn in that house. No preacher will tell you wear revealing clothes when you get home. Have a section of your own house. Sit down, sit down, sit down. I see a lot of men standing up now. A lot of men are, this is the men I was looking for all my life. Someone there just said, my mentor, my mentor. You arrive there, enter, have a certain section, cordon it. Cordon it. Put a barrier, no child beyond this point. If necessary, put a plaque, no under 18, don't enter. Or simple, enter at your own risk. You will not recover from what you see when you got this point. Not a house where the child just walks in, say, mama, wait. Don't come here. If you do not become a rainmaker, tell your neighbor, if you don't become a rainmaker in your marriage, someone will make it rain. Some people, we can look at young men full of potential and know this young man is going to be a millionaire within 2 months, within 2 years. And then the same young man will go to a sister who will never be a millionaire in 20 years. And say, baby, I love you. I think we can do this together. She's like, you got it twisted. I'm not interested. They look top down and go like, me? And then you realize what they are failing to understand is that potential is also money. Because you can look at a man who is going somewhere and be able to tell this one is going somewhere. When I found my wife, it was me waiting like this at a bus stop. Then the day I said something, then she knew about me and I knew about her. That day, I took off from my job. I told them I'll be able to come in at time I want. I negotiated so that she would think I'm not at work. I don't work. But in that presence, you can test a man. You can test a woman in that presence. What greatness have you not entertained? There's some women here that know they turned down a guy who is now a king in town here. Some were too quick because of emotions. They say, I don't love you. I don't want to see you. Don't even talk to me. Then you go home, you start checking on the phone. Please let him text me. Let him just say, I want you. I miss you. Now you can't text now. Then after 3 days, how are you? You're now texting that same guy. The guy is no longer replying. Because of some pride that has gone into you. That you just think you are a woman, so men should just jump up and down. Tough luck. There is a 60% height. Men, even in this country, 60% compared to 40% women. 60 men are 40%, women are 60%. That tells you. I don't need to do statistics with you here. The chances of that man marrying you and liking you when there are other options. If you did not hear my language, you are not Generation Z. You can have your own service. I'm having service here. The ability to know how to act in the presence of greatness. These rich people are not foolish. They have worked all their life for someone foolish to just come in and say, I'm a praiser of Jehovah. Continue. You need to honor people when they see them. The Bible says, give honor to who honor is true. You see someone with money, say, a thief. It's a thief. Yes, but that thief has more money than you. I had an opportunity to go to Scotland Football Club owned by Honorable Scott Sakpanya. I was with him and Mudiwa and other guys, and we're sitting there like this. And I wrote this course in my, I said, here are this course. Half time I left. I said, we have won. There is no way I appear at a football match and they lose. No. The referee there acted like he has been bought by ancients. It was unfair game. Everything was unfair. And I saw Honorable look at me and say, Papa, inject some grace here. Inject grace here. You will see after it wins, the people are like, they bought this thing. They don't know the man is in the stadium, in the terraces, saying, man of God, help here. Your grace, so that this can be a fair game. Not so that there is an advantage. No, fair game. So this guy will not be doing what he's doing. I said, it's okay. He said to me, I give up, I leave it for God. He is saying it with his own words, with his own mouth. And somebody can come and say, all these football matches are set up. We are in there. A man is calling on God. Half time, I said, we're going. I said, we have won. Now, no score anywhere. The first score, I had written it and put it in a paper. I said, check. And it was written, it will score 1 in the first half, and they will refuse that score. And they scored and refused the score. And everything is there. Wherever I go, I make an impact. I can't just enter anywhere. No. It doesn't matter who is the master of ceremonies or the guest of honor. The moment I arrive, I'm not the guest. No, I am of honor. Sit down. I don't even need a car to show that I am a man of honor. No. Just my presence alone. Even me, I know myself. I'm scared of my own self. I look in the mirror and say, you. Have mirror sessions, brother. Sister, you want to be a rainmaker? Have mirror sessions. Where you stand and check the mirror and say, look at you. Look at you. Look at you. You are causing things to happen. You are the changer of events. It doesn't matter you have $2 in your account. That $2 doesn't determine who you are. You are a rainmaker by God. Change events. Walk with the spring in your step. Show them you are not somebody to play with.